Hello.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Haven and welcome back. Today's video is going to be my WWE draft of 2019. But before I get started, I just want to say, if you are not already, I do not know what you're waiting for. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, become a alien, hop on a spaceship, and let's get into this video. Okay, so it started off on SmackDown. So we had Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns to see who was going to get the first pick. Seth represented Raw and Roman represented SmackDown, obviously, because that's where they're at. The match was really good, but The Fiend popped up, and because he grabbed Seth under the ring, like he came through the ring and pulled Seth under, it was a disqualification, so Seth won and Raw got the first pick. What I didn't like about this was the fact that once he pulled him under, Seth came back up and then The Fiend was just sitting there staring at him from the hole in the ring. I was just like, why didn't Seth just stay pulled under? So for the first round of picks, Raw chose Becky Lynch, the OC, and Drew McIntyre, which means he's coming back soon, and I'm so excited because even though he wasn't my favorite, and that's only because he was beating up Roman, but I definitely like Drew's work. And so SmackDown chose Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt, aka The Fiend, and I think those are really good choices. So then we had Baron Corbin versus Shorty Gable, and it was a good match. Gable lost this time to the end of days, and I'm just like, so they're pretty much trading wins, and now I don't care. So for the second round, Raw chose Randy Orton, Ricochet, and Bobby Lashley, and SmackDown chose Sasha Banks and Braun Strowman. There was a segment with Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, Rey Mysterio, Cain Velasquez. I don't care. So then we had the New Day versus the OC, and this was a really good match. Xavier Woods be killing it. Actually, all the New Day does. AJ and Kofi had a nice back and forth of reversals. I really want to see these two have another match together. But Kofi hit the Trouble in Paradise for the win, and I'm like, yes, at least they're keeping that move protected. So for the third round, Raw picked Alexa Bliss, Kevin Owens, Natalya, Viking Raiders, Nikki Cross, and the Street Profits. SmackDown chose Lacey Evans, The Revival, Lucha House Party, and Heavy Machinery. I don't really care about those last two picks at all. So now we have Charlotte versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title, and I actually really enjoyed this match. Bayley came out, took her jacket off, her hair was cut, she killed the Bayley buddies, and she had new attire, and she beat Charlotte. She won the title. And after she won, she called the crowd bitches, and she said, screw all of you. And I was very happy to see this. Bayley is officially a heel now, and this only made me hope they put her and Sasha on SmackDown together. I mean, she has a title, so of course, right? But you know, the draft logic, you had to still draft the person with the title to that show. So dumb. So then we had Raw where the draft finished, and we had Becky and Charlotte to see who was going to get the first pick this time. Becky represented Raw, Charlotte represented SmackDown. Clearly. So this match was good and Becky won. Raw chose Seth Rollins. Obvi, he's the champion there. Charlotte, Andrade, and Zelina. We know they can't split up couples, so that's why Andrade is there. Clearly. And because Zelina is there, you know Aleister Black had to go there too. But that was like the next round. So SmackDown chose Brock Lesnar and the New Day. So glad they didn't split them up because I had a bad feeling they was going to split them up. But the wrestling guys gave us what we wanted. So this brings us to Andrade versus Ali, and I really enjoyed this match a lot. This match was so good, but why? Why did Ali lose? And now his Twitter, no, and now his Instagram is no picture. Like, he probably going through some things right now. So for this round, Raw chose Asuka and Kairi Sane. They're the women's tag champions. They chose Rusev and Aleister Black because, like I said, Aleister Black had to go there. So SmackDown chose Daniel Bryan and Bayley, of course, because Bayley is the champion there. Like, this is so dumb. I think they wasted picks on the champions because it's very obvious she was going to have to go to that show. So the Viking Raiders beat Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler for those Raw tag titles. Didn't care, but the crowd really did, which was very surprising. So maybe these guys will be pushed and stay elevated and not look like losers by losing the title a week later, you know? So the next round we had Raw pick Cedric Alexander. This guy named Humberto Carrillo. I'm probably like demolishing his name right now, so sorry about it. And Eric Rowan. So clearly now they split up him and Luke Harper once again. So SmackDown chose Nakamura and Ali. They was already there, so nothing new. We had a match with Aleister Black and he beat something Young. Eric Young? Darren Young? Don't know, but he beat a man with the last name Young. So now we have Raw pick Buddy Murphy, Jinder Mahal, and R-Truth. And they split up him and Carmella because SmackDown chose Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, and Carmella. So that sucks. So now the OC beat up the Street Profits in the back, and I thought they were supposed to have a match at the end of the night, but they did not. So I guess it'll happen next week. Ricochet beat Shelton Benjamin in a really, really good match. I just wish that they had a storyline because this match would have meant so much more. We had a Braun Strowman and Fury signing. Didn't care. So for this round, Raw chose Samoa Joe, Akira Tozawa, and Shelton Benjamin. SmackDown chose The Miz and Baron Corbin. Buddy Murphy beat Cedric Alexander. I guess I like both of those guys, so it didn't really matter who won to me. So for this round, Raw picked Rey Mysterio, Titus O'Neil, and Liv Morgan. SmackDown chose Shorty Gable and Elias. And then we had Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Natalya and Lacey Evans. And Lacey Evans and Natalya lost. And at the end of the show, we had a Firefly Fun House, how you pronounce that, and Seth Rollins came, beat up Bray Wyatt, and literally burned the Fun House down. So now he's a criminal, but I don't know, it just felt cheesy to me. I didn't really care for it. The draft was very pointless to me because most people were already where they were drafted to. So I don't know, hopefully now they can focus on what really matters, which is storylines and storytelling and good matches. So yeah, we shall see. Anyway, everybody, that's it for this video. Let me know down below what you thought about the draft. Did it make sense? Did you love it? Did you hate it? You know how I felt about it, alright? Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.